welcome back to another episode of Big D's and Liam's Custom Garage. On today's episode, we are going to be installing the budget cold air intake. I call them cold air intakes, even though technically they're not sucking cold air, but this one will be at some point because we are going to build a air box for it to enclose this part from the engine temperature air stuff. So yeah, today we're also doing this in regular speed because this should be a fairly quick project. So yeah, with that being said, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and install this. So here we go. All right, so where we're starting at is I'm going to start up here with taking the hose clamps loose at the throttle body. Liam's going to start on this end. This is the factory air filter box. So he's going to start removing bolts and probably taking the hat loose. So yeah. Now, when we get this out, we will show you a lot of the major restrictions that the factory air boxes have. They have like a baffling muffler system, kind of weird.
So it doesn't make any noise?
Yeah, it's like to quiet the motor down. I personally think it's just to rob horsepower. But okay, so we got this end's off. Now I'm going to come over here and take the other end off at the mass airflow sensor. Okay. Liam's got some bolts that are they probably have blue Loctite on them or something.
Factory Loctite.
Yeah.
Or some form of that.
Okay. Now we got that one off. Hold on.
Pull that
now
rubber
I'm gonna
hose.
pull the rubber hose, which the kit also comes with the new rubber hose, guys. All right.
We might or might not be using it.
Okay. This is the one part that I was talking about. If you guys can see that, it has a muffler on your air intake. They say it's to quiet it down because they do make like a deep kind of drone without these, but I think it's also horsepower robbing myself. And then you also got in here, that also slows down your airflow too. So everything will be smoothed out. It'll be great.
I had to pull out the extra long extension to get into this bolt because this is so high.
Yeah. Okay, let's set this on the floor right here.
Oh yeah, these have Loctite.
And it comes, did it break?
Well, it doesn't snap like it, or breaks.
Well, I mean break loose.
Yeah, it eventually did.
Okay. Now, while Liam's doing that, I'm gonna start unplugging our sensors.
So we'll just wait until I get the whole box.
Well, no,
Then we can pull it. Yeah,
we need to unplug them before the box comes out.
Oh, I thought you were talking about removing the sensor.
No,
We're
I'm
not doing that yet.
unplugging the sensors,
We're not doing
or
that.
trying to. It's got these funky damn
Yeah, just
tab
Just take your
bullshit.
time. With these kind of clips, just take your time. Don't get frustrated and start yanking on it. That's
Yeah.
all. You want to find out the trick to
Getting them off?
Actually getting them off without breaking anything.
Now, this one has this really weird clip on the bottom.
Yeah, this one's
So I'm not gonna unplug that one. We're just gonna take it out of the air box.
Yeah, we'll fill with it
and
once
let
we
it
get
just,
up.
we'll just set it up here. That way I'm not messing it with
Okay, I
this
got
and
that one.
possibly
See if I
breaking
put
it.
on there we go.
Okay, take the top of the air box off. So we need to undo our clips.
Should be another one. Maybe it should be one on there. There we
Okay.
go. And it rocks off.
Rocks off. Yeah. Okay, now you can get that part out.
Right in air filter, but
And then Now we gotta figure out how the,
It should have a couple screws. Like, yeah, these.
oh, okay. Alrighty.
Those look like they might be our 9er.
Those are really
Probably a
small.
10.
See if it's the 10 that I already got out. Hopefully it is.
We weren't smart enough to actually. No, perfect.
Yep, alrighty.
We weren't smart enough to actually check that beforehand. So that's good. It's
Okay.
good that worked out.
So while Liam's doing that, I am going to take
Again,
our
with the Loctite.
first two, start getting that assembled. Got to put our boot on
Yeah.
first.
No, not that one.
What do you mean not that one?
That's
Down
that one.
sizes.
No.
And then all the rest of them are
Should be
regular.
the same size. No, that should go into here. See, because it's actually the same size. Put it to. Because it's bigger. It's bigger going out. Trust me.
Something don't look right.
That's not
Because-
right. It should be the exact same size as the. Yeah, it's the exact same size. So you should use a regular.
No, this
color.
one's slightly oversized, but then this one is dead on.
Yeah.
But then this one goes, you can actually slide the pipe over it. So
Yeah, you
it's
just
smaller.
want one of these. This one's a little different. This one's
Oh.
special.
Okay.
It goes onto this. It's finding that for some reason it must still have some of the factory goo on it. I don't see any signs of Loctite, but
Where's all of the clamps?
they're in the box. Those should all be the same. There should be a range of sizes.
Yes.
Should fit a range of sizes. So this just slips out now. We need to get these factory clips off. Might have to cut these.
What?
These factory things. I need needle nose to get on the other side. That's what I need to do. I really don't.
We're not gonna be reusing them anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not gonna attach to the cold air intake tube.
I know, but I just don't like the idea of breaking stuff. I don't have to. See? Don't have to break it. You just use a pair of needle nose and it slips off the other side. These things are easy to take off without breaking them. You just gotta find the trick to them. Everything has a little trick to it. This, you have to use a pair of needle nose to get down and clip the other side. On this, you have to figure out the trick to these too, so you don't break these either. Because you don't want to have to go hunt and buy a new one in the middle of the job. Yep, see, just
That's
gotta
why I
squeeze.
was trying not to unplug it, because we should have been able to take that out and not shouldn't
Well, it's
have had
easier-
to unplug it
It's
whatsoever.
easier for me to do this than to tell the car.
No.
It takes a little, yeah. It takes a little hump that I couldn't do with the
Okay,
car.
so you're saying, no, you're wrong.
Sure?
I'm 100% fucking sure.
Alright.
Because look, I don't think I need to
Then-
tighten that down freaking 5
I
miles.
think that comes off.
Yeah.
It's just.
Oh, there we go.
There's the mess.
That's your mass airflow sensor that you have to reuse.
Yeah, it just came right out of the box. Just
So-
gotta undo these two bolts and just pull it out.
Undo the bolts and pull it out. That's what she said. Okay.
Gas bolts.
No, I hope not. Okay, so
Hope you're right.
this is a downsized coupler. Go downsizes to the throttle body size.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, it seems kind of funky. But yeah, you're right. You're right. They had it wrong in the picture.
Of course they did. Because Amazon. No. Okay, now do this like this. It's like
And
this.
luckily, these these pigtails come right to the front of the motor, so
Yeah.
it's really easy to relocate the mass airflow sensor in the center of the pipe.
You got the needle nose. We need to, because that hose, we're gonna replace it.
Yeah, we're gonna
Even though it's not dry rotted, the kit came with a new one. It's just good measure to.
and it's actually, I looked at it, it's a different material, so it might be
Oh.
better for high heat. That's what
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Came right off.
I'll put the new one,
Okay.
get the new one ready.
Sorry guys if I'm off camera. I'm trying to get this damn clamp tightened down.
Yeah, this one's a silicone-based one that's more flexible.
Okay. See, that's the only bad thing about these style clamps. One size fits all. Because you gotta freaking sit here and tighten the piss out of them just to get them down to where you need them. And this one ain't even freaking getting close. Fucking sit here and crank and crank and
We
crank.
always use a drill too, but we weren't ready for
Yeah. God damn. No, we're getting closer. Shit. This is the smallest coupler on the whole kit, so they could have used a much, could have supplied us with a much smaller freaking clamp.
that. Yeah, it's pretty much a universal kit with some little accessories.
Okay.
So
Now,
they
I'm gonna
just-
take. Sometimes these can be a pain in the ass to get on. There we go.
So you can use some
A little lubricant.
You can use a little lubricant if you need it. It looks the same size to me. It doesn't look like it should be
Okay.
bumped down, but these tubes are the same size, right?
Yep. Everything's the same. This, except for the air box, or not the air box, but the throttle body. Throttle bodies normally always have a step down in the kits. They'll either use a step down or a step up, depending upon the size of the throttle body.
Actually, no, should be right. So this goes on the other side. This goes on the other side of the mass airflow. These
Yep.
two.
Okay, got our first tube is in-ish. I probably shouldn't have tightened it all the way down yet because
Before we
we're
got it
probably
adjusted.
gonna have to do some adjustment. Now you're going too far down, just kind of right there until we get the,
Yeah, the other side.
yeah. Okay, where's our new hose?
Right
There
there.
it is.
And then it goes. See, there's a little clip right there.
Okay. That there. And then
There you go.
right on there. Take some of the slack out like that. Now, take this. Ow, my back. Where's that damn stool at? So I'm not hunched over.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, guys, I got like a jacked up lower back from car accidents and acting like a moron when I was younger. So, hunching over like that. Oh my God.
That a little better?
Now I'm straddling the front end of the car. Anyway, it's better than my back hurting. So, okay. Do we have any lubricants?
Maybe a smidge of WD-40. We're kind of running low on that department.
I don't care.
You're gonna
if
have to get it
it's-
'cause I can't
don't-
get over that side.
I was gonna say, I don't care if it's oil in a fucking
On
oil
the
can.
second shelf down there. Might get some.
I know you got oil in this because this was that.
That's compressor oil. But it'll
Oil is oil.
All you need is a little on your finger, just
Well,
to lube up the edge.
that's what she said. That thing is empty.
Yeah, this is bottomed out. This is good. Let's tighten this up. No, we want to. Just do that.
We'll just use this screw. Lubricants.
Just shake it a little bit, and then just stick your finger in the top.
Exactly.
Get a little oil.
What the hell is in? Listen, Jack. You're giving me some rolling back. There we go. Now I got a little room. Okay. Trying to speed this up. Okay.
Mine went on just fine. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Sometimes I need a little persuasion. That's all. Just a little persuasion, okay?
Okay, got this side on. Need another one. So you get your bands ready before you put it in the new section.
We don't have any paper towels out here, do we?
Yeah, we do. They're behind the computer like usual. Yeah, you got a little over, didn't you?
I got a little too much on my finger.
Yeah, you only need a little on each.
Yeah. Not fucking lubricated up like I'm getting ready to do bad naughty things
Oh
to
wait,
it.
yeah, this side, the grid goes out.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure you're
Yeah, there's a little
plugging
grid.
it in the right way.
The grid is for stopping stuff from hitting the mass airflow sensor because it's just a little, you can see it in there, just a little piece of metal. And if you touch that thing, you can mess it all up, so don't do that.
You're pretty much,
There, this looks right.
your plug basically has to be facing that way.
Yeah, little sit.
If it's facing the wrong, toward the front of the car, you've got it going wrong.
Yeah, it'll go in just like this. As soon as we get.
Wait. Yeah. God damn it. Yeah. You're fucking. This one's being a pain in the ass because it got smushed in the shipping process. So it's not perfectly round anymore. See, I hate when they do shit like that. Because they just don't give a fuck. There. There we go. Son of a biscuit. Okay. Clamp there. I'm not tightening down the clamps anymore until we get it all assembled and in place.
Yeah, that's why I have these loose on here.
Yeah. Did you loosen off the mountain bolt yet?
I haven't done that. Good call. Is it the bigger one? It's probably the bigger one.
Don't get ahead of yourself. It's going to be this one, not that one. It's going to be this one.
Think?
I know so.
I think it's this one.
No. It has to slide in. It's going to be the one closest to you.
This one doesn't. I would need a bigger.
Well,
And it's.
well, there's one way to find out. Where's the airbox? Where'd it go?
Try to line it up. Because these. That's it. That's a screwdriver.
Oh.
That's a screw. Yeah, your kick. This is kicked out to me too. This needs to come in. That's why I'm trying to go like that.
Okay. So, hold on. Yeah, it's the back.
Yeah. I don't think this one will get in the way. I think they
No.
marked it just right
No,
to
it's,
where.
yeah, no, it's not going to get away.
I figured it was this one. It looked like it was easier to get to.
Yeah, if you don't bend the bracket.
Wow.
See? It's bending the shit out of the bracket.
Holy crap. Need a pry bar. It's probably bottom section.
We don't need a pry bar.
Grips. while trying to break the bolt loose. Jesus Christ, that thing's on there.
Yeah. They like to really over tighten shit down overseas. I've been dealing with this shit with Hondas for years. For some reason, them fuckers over there tighten their shit stupid fucking tight. It's ridiculous. Okay, get that. I'm holding it. Go.
There we
See?
go.
It's stupid. There is no reason for shit to be that tight. This is a freaking screw on top of a bracket holding a wire.
No, it's actually the power steering.
Okay. It's holding the power steering line up to keep it from hitting a bolt. A rubber hose, basically. And it's tight and that tight.
All right.
Just
Well, now we can
redonkulous.
slip this in.
Just redonkulous. I haven't lubed that up yet.
There would be.
No.
I'm just trying to get to this. See, we need to. Wow. We need to cut that.
Nope.
It needs to go in.
It's gonna work.
It needs to go in a lot.
It's gonna work. Hold on.
Well, it is silicone, so it flexes a lot.
Yes, and I've installed many freaking of these cold air intakes.
There we go.
So you gotta go all the way in to make sure they're both bottomed out. Like so. And then go in your bracket.
We'll put that on. There you go. I didn't have
Alright. Pull up. Keep that right there, like that.
Want me to tighten it?
I have to because it's trying to pull out of the thing if I don't.
Out of that end?
No, it's trying to pull out of this. Here.
Why is that flat?
They're all flat.
You don't have.
I just had it.
You dropped it on the ground? There you go. Want to tighten this so this holds this place too?
Yeah. Because it's basically where it needs to go at this point.
Can tilt it a little bit.
That's fine.
I can have it come out a little bit if it's too much of a bind. I actually have some room on the bracket.
Yeah.
It's adjustable. So if we come up like that maybe? Maybe
Well,
one
you
more?
need to get the air filter on there first so you can figure out where you need to tighten
So
it
I'm
down.
tightening it down for right now, so just so we can get everything else in place. I'll tighten it down loosely like that, so it's held. And then we'll work on this.
Okay, that one's tightened down. Now we'll tighten this one down.
Yeah, this fits just fine. This does get in the way a little bit.
Even though this clamp is on here backwards.
Yeah, plenty of room.
Did you plug the O2 the
I haven't plugged
air
any
sensor in
sensors.
yet?
Plug that in. Looks like that. Then we need the Christmas tree out of the.
For the other side.
There's this sensor right here. That should just pop out. If I can get it up there. If I can get a finger on it. There you go. It's a little Christmas tree. And that goes in underneath this pipe and a little from it. Push plate in first. Just so it's easier. There we go.
Tightening all these down. Like
There
so.
is a pulley down here, so I gotta be careful with that. Make sure my wire gets tied up. We get some zip ties and tie this up.
Yeah,
somewhere.
don't take the zip ties, run the wire down under, zip tie it to that.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
We'll zip tie it right here to this bracket right here that holds,
Yeah.
it's holding nothing at the moment.
Yeah, you just zip tie it in there to where it at least looks halfway clean.
Try not to bunch the wire, but long-winded. We should have got like a drill and just drilled these down.
Yeah. Now, guys, I know we said that initially we were going to be doing testing on Wednesday, but that's a slight scheduling change. We, instead of doing testing on Wednesday, we are going to build the custom airbox.
Which looks like it's going to be harder than we thought.
Uh,
Mostly move some things. We might have to relocate.
I don't know if we can relocate that, because when you start relocating stuff, that requires getting new hoses made, and yeah.
Maybe we can flip it around.
What?
I was trying to think maybe we can just tilt it out of the way a little bit. Make a little custom bracket.
Well, you got hard and rubber lines meeting together. And why is there a rubber O-ring right there? Right by your thumb.
It must have fell out of something.
Oh, wait, there's a bracket right there that fell out of whatever was mounted to that. Oh, the
Oh,
airbox.
Airbox. It's a
The
bracket.
factory airbox was right there. Okay. Yeah,
Hopefully
guys,
didn't drop-
this
drop
part
a
would
bowl
have been a
on
little bit faster, but yeah.
If you use electric tools, it'll be a little faster. You can use like this low torque drill,
A little
So you
battery
don't-
operated thing.
a little
So
battery
you're
operated
not
thing.
sitting here doing this and looking like a fucking idiot.
Sweating your ass off.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, even though it's early in the morning, it's still hot. We have the air conditioner going, but it's
Our
not-
high today is gonna be 114 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be
That's a
hot.
little humid because the storm tried to roll through last night.
Well, we're also in monsoon season, and it's always humid this time of year.
Even though humid to us is like 10%.
And that one's already tightened down.
No, it shouldn't be.
It sure the fuck feels like it.
Not fully tightened down. It's close. Right there. Okay. Everything else tightened down?
Yeah.
And looks like we're in.
Yep.
Now we just gotta start it and double check. Make sure the computer likes to start and run properly.
Oh, it'll be fine. It's gonna sound different
Yeah.
because you're not gonna have the muffler. So that muffler on there. So when he revs it up, you guys
Is
will
that-
hear it. Yeah, it's tight.
It's a little kinked, but that's fine. We'll go start.
Yep.
It should just start right up. Crack the. Just bring it up a foot or two. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
Okay, guys. So now
Now
we're gonna
let's-
have Liam start the car up. Okay, you hear it? Hear that? You hear it suck? Hear it sucking air? See? So, yeah, you can hear it sucking air. You hear it when he shut it off and went.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That is your basic low buck cold air intake install on a Mazda Miata 1.8 liter 4-cylinder
Real cheap.
MX-5.
Real cheap kit off Amazon. Cheapest you can buy. It actually went in without any real issues.
We didn't have to modify anything,
Yeah.
like
so,
anything. It went basically right in.
so you can trust that kit at least.
Yep.
It's a. I'll read the label here. Art Tunes Racing.
Yeah.
Art Tunes Racing. This is a 1.8 VVT engine, and it went right in. So you won't have any problems with this kit.
Nope.
I'm just double checking stuff because
Yep.
I'm
You
obsessive.
guys watched us do it in real time, not in a hyperlapse, so you got to see for a cheap kit off Amazon, went right in, didn't have to modify it at all. For a kit that didn't come with any instructions, wow, that thing's tightening down even more. I had that thing wrenched down, but still.
so I double check stuff.
But
Double
yeah,
check everything.
this is, yeah.
We'll
So-
just have to put a zip tie in here. We can do that. Real
Yeah,
quick
we're
in a
gonna
second.
put some zip.
Zip tie.
We're gonna put some zip ties on here just to kind of clean this up. This is the mass airflow sensor wire and this other sensor wire that goes down underneath the intake.
Yeah, we'll mess with these. And
But we're not gonna bore you guys with showing you cleanup work. Okay, guys. So yeah, as you see,
well, you can't see, but as
well,
you saw,
as you saw, cold air intake installed, or hot air intake, whatever the hell you want to call it.
ram air.
Yeah,
Ram air.
new air intake system. Let's just call it that.
Yeah,
Is now installed. You guys heard what it sounds like when you start the car.
has a nice whoosh to it.
Very low buck upgrade again.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said, you got
Got it for like $60.
yeah. So yeah, you guys literally watched us take the old air box out and put a new one in pretty much less than a half an hour.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah.
So, pretty good. Well, anyway, okay. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. On Wednesday, instead of us doing our testing, like I said a little bit ago, we are going to try to possibly make our own custom metal air box for the air filter.
For the new air intake that we put on.
Yeah.
We're going to try to convert it into a cold air kit, make it our own.
Box and having the air from the front of the car coming up
Yeah.
into the box.
Pretty much going to make a big heat shield for the filter.
Basically, yeah. Because yeah, right now you're still sucking under hood air. So yeah. But anyway, again, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. We really do appreciate your guys' support and everything for watching our videos. It means a whole lot to us. So with that being said, we will see you guys on Wednesday. I'm Big D,
And I'm Liam.
and we're out.